Day is a special day, not a day for all veterans, but a day all veterans consider important.
That's right. Memorial Day is a somber remembrance, a day to think about the military men and women who lost their lives fighting for America. Memorial Day stirs up emotion for so many.
In life, your son was a shining example of all that is best in our land. In rest, may he find the peace we all seek. Barack Obama.
Memorial Day is a letter from the president after your son dies in Afghanistan. Memorial Day is about honoring and remembering the military men and women who shed their blood and lost their lives in the line of duty for America, for us.
These are all his actual medals that were given to me: Purple Heart, Gold Star.
Army Corporal Nicholas Olivas was killed in Afghanistan 11 years ago tomorrow by an explosive device. His father, Adolfo Olivas, shared some time with me in his Hamilton home and shared some memories of his son, who died at the age of 20.
For many years, I celebrated Memorial Day like the majority of us do. Taking my kids out, going on a picnic, taking a day off. But when my son died, I realized that Memorial Day is about obligation and opportunity.
He says obligation to honor the fallen, an opportunity to express our appreciation that because of their service, we are a free country. Nick, the hero's son, is on Adolfo's mind all the time.
I think about him every day, but things are changing. No longer do I think only about the tragedy. Now I focus on the positive. I focus on all the fun things.
Whether it's a father who lost a son or a veteran who lost a friend or comrade, Memorial Day can be so emotional. I learned that firsthand on my honor flight trip to Washington, D.C. last month, where I spent time with dozens of our military brothers and sisters. Memorial Day is the Vietnam Wall.
We got shot down. We were in a Chinook helicopter. And he's standing next to me, and a .50 caliber went up through his body and out his head. Wow. Could have been me.
I was in Korea, and I took another year, so I was there 18 months. And when he went, he didn't come home.
Always remember, yes, Memorial Day, as we enjoy our fireworks, cookouts, and family gatherings, just for a second, pause and give respect to the real meaning of this day. And think about people like Adolfo's son, Corporal Olivas, who never lived to be 21.
This is really nice. This is something that I wore, and I gave him one to wear. And I told him, I will wear this until you return. And I did wear it until he returned.
Yes, Memorial Day is about many things, but especially about lasting memories. Now, Saturday, Nicholas and other Hamilton veterans who have died will be remembered in a special dedication at Veterans Memorial Park right there at the corner of Morris and Milliken. By the way, if his dad Adolfo looks familiar, he was the mayor and vice mayor of Hamilton for 18 years. He's now a common pleas court magistrate, juvenile division. On a personal note, Adolfo and I met 11 years ago at this time when I did a story with him about his son who died overseas, and we have been friends ever since then.
Wow, thank you to his family, you know, his son paying the ultimate sacrifice.
You know, so often we say like, hey, thanks to all those veterans, and we do thank the veterans, but today is not Veterans Day. Today is about the people who died.
In combat.
In combat. People who died for us so we could be free.
Yeah, right there on the front lines. And I thought it was great that he said now he thinks about his son in the positive memories, not just so much the tragedy. And I know that is a process to get there.
Difficult to do. It's been 11 years and it's still being worked on by Adolfo, I know.